Hey, everybody, it's Sam Jacobs. Welcome back to the Sales Hacker Podcast. Happy Friday. It's Friday Fundamentals. And as you, I'm sure, know, Friday Fundamentals is that short 5 to 10 minute format where we bring you actionable insights to help make a difference in what you do today. We've got this week's guest, Alyssa Merwin, on the show from LinkedIn. She's going to talk to us about the top lessons that you need to ingest and absorb and practice if you want to be a great modern seller. Before that, we want to thank our sponsors, the people that put food on the table, and that company is Outreach. Outreach triples the productivity of sales teams and empowers them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. By prioritizing the right activities and scaling customer engagement with intelligent automation, Outreach makes customer-facing teams more effective and improves visibility into what really drives results. Now, Alyssa, thanks for being on the show. Welcome back.
Thanks so much for having me back.
It's been so long since we've last spoke. So my question for you is, what are the top lessons one should be mindful of if they are aspiring to be a great modern seller?
Yeah, it's interesting. The world of sales has just evolved and changed so much over the past handful of years, from a world where any of us who grew up in the not too distant future were used to cold calls and cold outreach, and then we all got equipped with automation and tools. And I think we're in this world where we have an opportunity to really leverage great technology, but we have to be really thoughtful in how we use it. And I guess I'm probably speaking both of our languages here, the combination of your platform with the value of your network. And I think there are a couple of things that are so important in today's environment where we're all used to being inundated with information. And the real question is, how can you stand out from all of the noise and ensure that you're getting an audience with the right folks? And I think they're really just a couple of really simple things, but as simple as they are, I don't see them done very often, especially based on the outreach that I receive from sellers. And the first would be, this is going to sound overly simplistic, but get to know your buyer. There are so many platforms today. Of course, LinkedIn is a great one and a great place to learn more about who your buyer is and what he or she cares about. But there's so many platforms today where we can learn about their background, their experience, their passions, their areas of expertise, and then being able to reach out, demonstrating that you've done your homework on who your buyer is and what they care about is such an important differentiator in today's environment. And so I think one is take that information and personalize your outreach. The number of cold emails that I get per day that have nothing to do with who I am and what I care about, nothing tailored to demonstrate that they've done any research on me, it's just mind-blowing. So do your background and homework and make it personal. The second would be leverage your network for warm introductions. We know that when you reach out and are introduced to someone, your conversion rates are higher, your ASP is higher, your outcomes are stronger than when you have the cold outreach. So if you have an opportunity and you can find someone in your network that you share in common, perhaps you went to the same college or university, or you share common interests or groups, that is such a great icebreaker and a way to get in that will definitely yield better results. So I think that's tip number 2. And then tip number 3 is to have an opinion. I think today we all want to engage with people who are going to add value. And I want to spend time with sellers who I know I'm going to be smarter by having spent time with them. And so have a perspective, not just on your product and what you can do for me, but on the industry or on my industry and my function, and making sure that you're coming to the table with a point of view. So those are my 3 tips.
Those are awesome. So personalize, do your homework, leverage warm introductions, and have an opinion and a point of view. Nobody has ever accused me of not having a point of view. I can tell you that much.
Me neither.
Alyssa, it's been great having you on the show this week. Thanks so much. For those that want to get in touch, it's Alyssa Merwin. She's on LinkedIn. She works for LinkedIn, so I'm sure she'll be responsive. If you want to get in touch with me, it's linkedin.com/in and then /Sam F. Jacobs. If you have not rated our show on iTunes, please do so. Please give us whatever rating you think is appropriate, as long as it's 5 stars. And thanks so much for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.